The wildfires here on the West Coast are turning into a political football. Democrats blame the fires mainly on climate change. Republicans blame it on forest management. It's starting to turn into a debate, as though one of these two things were the right answer. That's bonkers. I've investigated and reported on wildfires across the West for almost 2 decades, and our problem is not climate change versus forest management. It's both of these problems happening together. That's why fires are killing more people. You need 3 things for fires to burn. You need fuel for burning, heat to light it, and oxygen. You're looking at what firefighters call the fire triangle. Take away any one of these things and you can't have fire. Putting climate aside for a moment, California and most of the West has a fuel problem. Better forest management can reduce the danger. We've put out every fire we could for almost 2 centuries, eliminating the natural fires that used to clean up the forest floor. Today, a lot of it's overgrown. To thin it out, we can either let parts of the forest burn on purpose when the weather's safe, or cut out crowded trees and undergrowth. Our forest problem is a bonfire pile. The climate problem works more like a bad luck charm. Scientists expect on average we'll get more days every year with bad fire weather. That hits all 3 ingredients. More hot days, more dry days helping fuel burn, and more windy days blasting wildfires with rushing oxygen. Climate change is a bigger problem than California or the US. We'll need partners to really affect it. But the forests are ours, just sitting there, growing. My sources in state and federal firefighting all tell me the same thing. California really stepped up forest thinning, almost doing as much every year as it'll take to keep up, but the federal government is much further behind. DC simply hasn't made the forests out west a priority. That's a problem because the feds own more than half of the forested land around here. If he wants more forest management, President Trump doesn't need to fly to California. He needs to walk down Pennsylvania Avenue and ask Congress to pay for it.